Okay, so where was I yesterday? I was working on building up some terrain to a higher, building up the terrain to a location in higher altitude. And we need to spruce up this area here. Okay, so yeah, give me some more trees. Oh, Mr. Cheesy Sweet Roll now with bacon. Wow. That's a hell of a handle there. How are you? It was called Dragonborn. Oh, okay. So what's going on with you this fine morning? Day off from work? Yeah, that's cool. I had worked last night. I was scheduled to work this morning, but I switched with another guy so I could actually get some sleep. come on, creation kit. This ain't working too well. If there's one thing I can't stand about the creation kit, it's the way it hides large objects. Makes shit disappear when you're trying to put something together. Hey DJ, how are ya? I'm a little tired. Yeah, I've been really working on this full force, haven't I? I'm gonna have to if I expect it to be done when I say it's gonna be done. God, what are the size of that fucking mountain? Jesus. Oh my God. You know, creation kit. I just came from the shop and jogging and trying to figure out what to do, so okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do here too. What else? Oh. Too lazy for gaming at the moment, yeah. I've been playing through a mod the last couple of days. And it really is a fantastic mod. It's called Voyage to the Dreamborn Isles. But it is a little bit tough in that you have to... It's not one of those mods that has quests that like hold your hand, you know, tell you where to go and what to do. There's a bit of exploration involved in it. Fun mod though. And Dragonborn says, I'm building a new gaming PC for myself. So far I've got my hands on a case and the CPU. Can't wait till it's finished. Oh yeah, very good. I was the same way when I built my gaming rig. All the parts, I think I got all the parts in the mail on the same day, and let's see, that upcoming weekend I had taken like 3 days off. 12 hours to put the computer together. Then just, man, I modded the hell out of Skyrim like I never did before. He just says, want to just relax and watch some nice creations and modders. What specs you have? I'm curious. On this computer, this is my development computer. It's got 32 gigs of RAM, 1 gigabyte GPU. My gaming rig has 16 gigs of RAM. I have a GTX 980 4 gig card, i7 4790K processor, Asus motherboard. It's pretty solid. My CPU is the Ryzen 1700X with a fractal design core 2300 case. I guess that's awesome. I have no idea what that means. Oh, sorry, DJ. You wanted Cheesy's. You wanted Cheesy's PC specs. Got an i5 6600 GTX 1070, as I said, 16 gigs of RAM, so I'm quite happy. Yeah, 16 gigs of RAM seems to be just fine for games. I wanted more RAM on my development computer here because sometimes I use 3D graphic editor, 3D graphic programs, and sometimes I do a lot of some video editing, so the more RAM I have for that sort of thing, the better. I'm wanting 32 gigs of RAM. I'm thinking about getting two 1080 Ti. Oh my god, Cheesy. What do you need with two 1080 Ti's? Going for an upgrade to an i7 in the future still, because it's just good to have it for the future, and game's going to need more and more. Yeah, that's for sure. It's been said, better safe than sorry. Of course, DJ. Just want two 1080 Ti's. I really want an overkill system. Oh, okay. Show off. That is an insane overkill system. What What the hell are the 1080 Ti's even running nowadays? NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti card. Sure, it still costs a hefty $700. Wow. $1,400 worth of GPU awesomeness. That's crazy. Hey, baby. Demonic, as soon as you typed that, and I read it on screen, it reminded me of a Lover's Lab mod I have installed. It's called, shit, what the hell is it? Sex Lab, what, oh man, what the hell is it? Sex Lab Aroused. It adds a prostitute that walks around Skyrim, and when you approach her, she just says, "Hey, baby. Hey, baby." Allow me to introduce my bitch, Demonic. I know it's expensive. Last time I checked, I could get the Asus Strix for $649. I think I'm using a Asus. It's an Asus motherboard. Damn, I don't remember the model name, and I don't have the box in front of me. Demonic is my bitch. I am so going to be killing frame rate with all these mountain objects right here. Asus Prime A motherboard, yeah, that's good. From what I've read, Asus is like top of the line at everything they make. Yeah, when I was doing the research for my gaming computer's hardware, Asus products popped up all over the place. Everybody says get Asus products, so that's what I did, and I don't regret it one bit. The only alteration I had to make to my computer after the fact was adding another fan where the right on top of the CPU. For a short while, I was getting some CPU overheating warnings. So, putting a fan directly over the CPU fixed it. Didn't have any more overheating warnings. Hey Kian, how are you? Can I recommend a one GPU's manufacturer? Yeah, recommend all you want, DJ. It's fine by me. Demonic says, about the wall you were staring, was it beautiful? What, Demonic? Try that again? About the wall you were staring, was it beautiful? I don't understand what you're trying to type there. I remember watching an unboxing video on the latest Asus motherboard, and I believe the YouTuber mentioned that Asus was a government or something like that. What? Maybe the YouTuber got Asus confused with ISIS, of which, I mean, ISIS is not a government either. EVGA is very good. I like them products. Yeah, I think my GTX 980 is from EVGA. I didn't buy it directly from NVIDIA, so I definitely would have gotten taken as far as price goes. You're always playing Dragonborn Z there, demonic. I've always wondered what the difference is between, say, an EVGA GTX 980 or a, I guess, bona fide NVIDIA GTX 980. Is it just the manufacturer's name on the actual hardware, or what? The background music was real nice. Good luck on this mod. Will we see it on Nexus when you finish it? Would love to use it myself one day. Okay, the background music is coming from this link. And yes, this mod will be on Nexus when I finish it, of course. DJ says they just have custom coolers, at least most of them, and EVGA's cards are clocked a bit higher. Oh, is that right? Okay. Yeah, that does sound right, DJ. I think my EVGA GTX 980 said it is super clocked. Yes, it already is super clocked. I didn't have to overclock it. Not that I would anyway. I'd be too, like, nervous to mess around with overclocking. I have no idea how that shit works. I know what it does, but I don't know how it works, and knowing my dumbass, I'd do something to blow up a frickin' card. Can't have that. I'm no PC expert by any means. Well, I'm not an expert at anything. I can sound like an expert in bullshit, but that doesn't mean I really am an expert in bullshit. Nice, so it's a bit faster than just a normal GTX 980, though I have a FTW version of my 1070 from EVGA, and it's also clocked higher than the normal card is. It also has more potential for overclocking. I see. One of my friends had been asking me about different GPUs. She wants to basically get a new laptop that's built for gaming. I'm really trying to talk her out of a laptop. Reason being is that laptops, you know, they're whatever you get inside a laptop is what you're stuck with. Forget about hardware upgrades. It's just not going to happen. But she's dead set on a laptop, so she was asking me about a GTX 1060, I believe. I don't know. I mean, it's got a nice price tag for it on it. But given that it's only a 2 gig GPU, I don't know. Mr. B, how are you, good sir? Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it? I've been busy working on this new land mod for a couple of months. Most laptops. Excuse me. Most laptops you can upgrade? Oh, okay. Mainly RAM or storage, though. Yeah, I can see RAM being upgradable. I meant stuff like new GPUs or CPUs, what have you. Oh, I suppose the CPU could be upgraded as well. I mean, CPUs don't take up that much space. This tunnel isn't working. Just waking up, Mr. B. I got up a few hours ago, but I'm still not quite human yet. Still no Tom Cruise armor? Oh my god. Tom Cruise armor. I'm on official hiatus from modding myself. I'm pretty burned out on it. Yeah, I'm pretty burned out on making player homes. I don't think I'm going to do anymore. I'll make a player home for this mod. That's about it. What's your question, Demonic? Okay, road. Give me a road. Dwemer Road. Road 3-way, road chunk. Dwemer Road. DLC 2 road. Road straight 2. What does that look like? What was the most dumbest thing you've said? Jeez, I don't know, Demonic. I say dumb shit every day. have nice windows on the side of my case and red lids on my exhaust fan. Also, my card has RPG lighting, so damn, it looks cool for frilly. Yeah, I think I got all that, DJ. I use a Striker Cooler Master tower. It's got a bunch of fans already installed in the case. I think it comes with 4 fans on its own. Got some nice lights on the side and a window on both. No, it's only got a window on one side of the tower. But I can access like both sides of the computer because it has dual tower doors, you know, they're removable. I got a IN Win 703. I think it's a mid-tower case. I'm not familiar with that. Not bad beast. We'll like to see how your case looks, though. What is it? Cooler Master, Striker. I think this is it. I just saw some pictures. Storm Striker. Yeah, this is it, the Storm Striker. It's a pretty slick case. I was gonna buy like a black one, but they wanted, I think Amazon wanted an extra $30, and I says, nah, that's okay. Spend $30 on something else. I could really care less about the color of my tower. Okay, so I got some trees in here. Doesn't quite look right. What's wrong with this? Something's wrong with this. Oh, I need to rotate it a little bit. Probably raise up the landscape a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty slick case there, DJ. Affordable too. Very large as well. There's a lot of room for additional hardware. Okay. I'm sexy and I know it. Yes, you... I'm sexier, demonic. And I know it and you know it. does that look like? Dead vine. I'm sweeter, yes. And cheesy. I'm sexierist. That's not even a word. It is now, demonic. Everybody bow to the majesty of demonic's sexierism. Whatever the hell that means. DJ just says, sure. Like, who is this fucking clown? Damn humans, bow to me or I banish you to the netherworld. Anything you say, demonic. Can't banish a sweet roll, you can't steal the sweet roll. All we can do is revel at the amazing sweet roll. Be right back, gang. I gotta get some coffee. Okay. So yesterday at work, my one of my bosses was egging me on to get me into management. I've been in management positions before. I've supervised teams. I've run stores. And I will admit it's been on my mind lately. Just the one thing I'm really not crazy about is the hours. One seemingly immutable fact about management is that the companies they work for tend to abuse management, making them work all kinds of fucked up shifts and lack of compensation for their efforts. There's also the inevitable babysitting of other employees and stuff like that. So, but at the same time, hey Salty Cherry, how are you? At the same time, I do enjoy this second part-time job I took because it gets me away from a computer and actually talking to people. what I mainly do is web development, and it's a pretty solitary life. It's got its perks in that I work from home. I don't have to get dressed and go to some office. Cheesy says, I tried going for management in my workplace, but I didn't put in enough effort into applying, so I didn't get the job. Well, how much effort do you have to put into applying for a management job? I mean, isn't the fact that you're... Well, I don't know. Explain that to me, Mr. Cheesy. DJ, be nice. Salty cherry's cool. Not gonna have any problems here, Salty Cherry. Speaking of effort in applying to a job, that kind of reminds me of a situation. Cheesy says, I had to give a presentation to show what I could give to the workplace. You had to give a presentation to show what you could give to the workplace. Well, maybe I got the problem, but don't your efforts and work ethic, you would think your work efforts and ethic would speak for themselves. Why should you have to give a fucking presentation? That's what I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think I get the picture now, Mr. Cheesy. A few months ago, I was at my local grocery store, and there was some employee talking to a customer about other people applying for a job. Well, this employee says, I don't want you to just fill out an application. I want you to stop up here every day and talk to me. Otherwise, I don't think you're serious about applying for a job. I turned around and looked at this guy and I says, who the fuck are you to make such a claim like that? Isn't the fact that somebody takes the time to fill out a job application effort enough? Doesn't that signify a want for a job at a given establishment? This guy looked at me like he couldn't say a word. I don't know. So, like I said, maybe I got the problem. What this guy said about a potential employee talking to him every day and stopping up at the store, it reminds me of how people used to get jobs, say 20, 30 years ago. You know, you had to fill out a job application. Frosty, my friend, how are you? Yes, welcome. 20, 30 years ago, you know, they would fill out an application, they would call the place of business they applied to day in and day out. Can I get an interview? Have you checked my application? Do you know my name? You know, it was like ridiculous. You had to beg for a frickin' job. Bing, reality. Nobody should have to beg for a job. But again, maybe it's me. Maybe I got the problem. I really hope I'm the one with the problem, because it's something I can fix. Oh, you don't have Skyrim, Salty? "30 years ago, people had to fill an application. Frosty, how are you? Yes. On my Xbox One, yes, but on my new PC, no." Oh, okay, Salty. Well, you can buy it off of Steam. Good to see you doing a live stream again, man. Yeah, I've been streaming working on this mod for a couple of days now. I'm okay. Frosty. A little tired today though. I had to close my store last night, and I was scheduled to open this morning, but I switched with another guy so I could actually get a few hours of sleep. Salty says, "I bought it. It's supposed to be here today or on October 12th. Oh man, Salty, you could have just bought it off of Steam and downloaded it. A game of dreams, your dream will become a true. Trust me. The reason they wanted me to do a presentation is because it was an in-store position and 4 other employees working there wanted the same position. It was to give an equal opportunity to everyone." Okay. Well, I guess that's as good a reason as any. Although I may not agree with it, but whatever. DJ says, "Start modding it like hell so it makes it like 50% better or even more." Well, sometimes modding the game like crazy will destroy the game. SB, if you become manager, you can manage me. I manage you anyway. Demonic. I created this Wood Elf girl on my Xbox One. Her name is Sinra. I like that name. It sounds, there's a certain, maybe Arabic intonation to it. I'm just totally talking here and I'm not paying attention to any kind of, to really what I'm doing. You're from US Beast? Yes, I am. You're from Europe, DJ? Seems like a lot of my audience is from overseas. That's cool. What are you working on, Beast? The same landmass you sent me a while back? Yes, Frosty, I am. Have you even got to play or check out this new land, Frosty? I know you've been enjoying the summer while it lasts. Yeah, you have, Frosty? Okay. It's crazy at the moment over there? Okay. So busy with both work and social things. Alright. I was gonna send you a message over Facebook because I haven't heard from you. One thing, what did I want to do here? Add some lamppost. Rift in lamppost. That's fine. Haven't been on Facebook for a while either. Oh, Jesus, demonic, quit asking me about Cecilia. Yes, you could say her and I are married since I won't give her up. Anyone heard about the new Skyrim mod that allows you to play co-op on Skyrim? No, I haven't heard anything about that. I thought Elder Scrolls... Excuse me. I thought Elder Scrolls Online was the only co-op form of Skyrim. Well, it's not even Skyrim. Rope. That's the one I'm looking for. I think it's still a work in progress mod. Isn't there like some new engine for either Oblivion or Morrowind that allows for multiplayer? I read about it, I don't know, a month ago, maybe. Hey, Kreskin, how are ya? Open Morrowind, yes. Yeah, that's the one, Frosty. Freaking awesome. Uh-huh. Salty says, I get up early in the morning. I have to get up at like 8:40. I'm still so tired at that time. Dark Elf, Dark Elf. Huh. You know what, this could be cool. Dump this one in here. And the best thing is you don't need to have all the same mods when playing it. Is that with the more open Morrowind engine? You don't need to have all the same mods when playing it. I went to online college as well, Salty. That's a neat looking lantern. Yeah, this is from This is from the Dragonborn DLC, Frosty. Any spoilers on this mod you're making, Beast? The most I'll offer is this. What I'm doing here is I'm obviously making a new land, and I'm going to make quests out of some of the books that we read about in Skyrim. Yeah, it looks like something from Dragonborn DLC or Dawnguard. Yeah, this is from Dragonborn DLC. Every object that's prefixed with DLC 2 refers to Dragonborn. DLC 1 is Dawnguard. Bio, as in BYOH. Those referred to objects that come from Hearthfire DLC. Which makes all the books to quests would be cool. Yeah, I thought so. I've never seen any mod that does something like that, so I found out Merrick is not the first Dragonborn. He's a dragon priest with Dragonborn abilities. Who is the first Dragonborn? The Reverine, maybe? What's this? Dark music by Adrian. I don't really want to listen to dark music. What's this? RPG playlist. Was the Nerevarine? No, he wasn't Dragonborn, was he? And the player is the last Dragonborn. The first Dragonborn is a female, I forget her name. Alyssa or something like that. It's ironic. Huh. Uh-oh. I had this Argonian female. Her name was Daisy because she had yellow hair. The Argonians are just one race I've never gotten into. The first character I made when I started playing Skyrim was a dark elf. Why there's no mod or created originally to a Skyrim that some NPCs could and can be Dragonborns too. Well, the Dragonborn, well, it really does. I think it would go against the lore because to my understanding, and I totally could be off base here. I'm no lore expert, but it seems like there's only ever been one Dragonborn in existence at a time. With the exception of Turmeric, of course. My first Skyrim character was a male Imperial called Ezio. Ezio, yes, Assassin's Creed. Still love that game. Even the first one, as repetitive as Assassin's Creed 1 is, something about it. Yeah, it's like nostalgic. I gotta go play Jenga with my grandpa. Okay, Salty. Thanks for dropping by, my friend. I'm curious about the new one, but 90 euros, bit too much for now. What new one there, Frosty? Okay, so let me get some, I guess do some textures here. Oh, the new Assassin's Creed? Okay. Yeah, games are getting more and more expensive every year, aren't they? But the last Dragonborn is an incantation of Shore or Talos. Now I'm confused. Yeah, I get confused all the time with lore. I bet the vampires in Skyrim could become Dragonborn temporarily, though, if they drank the Dragonborn's blood. Well, my character, I always play as a vampire. She's Dragonborn. I know, I'm being a smart ass. You know, what does this texture look like? Dirt. Oh, that's the one I've been looking for. L Dirt Path 01. Okay, so cave dirt. Okay. Oh man, that totally doesn't. Shit. That looks like shit too. Darn it. Okay, talking about Witcher 3. Witcher 3 looks cool, but people still people are giving positive votes because of it. The gameplay isn't that great as graphics are. Demonic is higher than a kite. Thank you, Demonic. And the system requirements are way too low for what it really needs to play smoothly. Well, the same thing could be said for Skyrim. Remember, vampires will suck anything as long as they fill their stomachs. I love everything about the game, story, gameplay, graphics, all nice. Okay, so what do we have here? Gotta raise up some of this terrain here. There's one thing I can't stand. It's it seems like this where you see a grass texture and you can clearly see there's a road object here. Okay, that's a bit too much. Fair enough. I just personally wouldn't buy it for 30 bucks or more. I'd sell my cat for it if I didn't have another option. Oh man, shame on you, Frosty. You'd sell your pussy for no, don't. Okay, I'm getting a little ornery over here. When you're releasing this mod, will it go on Creation Club? No, it won't. I don't charge for my mods. And I guess I should say this now. I'm not doing this for special edition. If somebody else wants to port this mod over to special edition, that's totally fine by me. Only reason I'm not doing special edition is because I can't really I can't test it. And I'm sure scripts would have to be rewritten. I really don't feel like bother. I don't want to be bothered with rewriting scripts. I've already got quite a few scripts already. Will you upload it to Steam? I'll upload it to Nexus, DJ. I have two versions of Skyrim, Legendary and Special Edition. I still play Legendary Edition. The first time I played Special Edition, I got through the cart scene at Helgen, got off the cart, made my character, and what did I find? I find the NPCs walking about an inch above the ground. I quit the game, reloaded, went through the cart scene at Helgen again, and still, NPCs were walking an inch above the ground. Totally vanilla Skyrim Special Edition installation, and that's what I saw. So I said, no, I don't think so, Bethesda. Can't even start the fucking game without it bugging out already. Okay, but guys, keep in mind that you are all going to switch to the SSE soon into the future, mark my words. I got off the cart at Helgen to find a horse in my face. Yeah, see? You know, shit like that. How is that? How does that even make it past quality assurance? When SKSE and the last of the stuffs come into it. I don't know, DJ. I feel like there's going to be some diehard Legendary Edition fans out there, and I'm probably one of them. I have a really solid load order at the moment. It's the most solid load order I've had in quite a while. Hey Tim, how are you, my friend? What, Demonic, tell me. Hurry, I can't breathe. There's a lot of E&Bs that I really enjoy using. I would probably never make it over to Special Edition. Yes, hello, Demonic. What do you want me to guess at? I'm good, thanks. About Legendary Edition, make that two of us. Yes, of course. I'll try this again. Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna type it. Exilarian's E&B work is one reason I won't go to SSE. That was before modding. When I started modding Legendary, the game mechanics went berserk to the point where the card was spinning and I kept dying. But of course, Tim. I'm not ashamed to admit that I use a few mods from Lover's Lab, and you know, the Sex Lab framework relies on SKSE, and I doubt the author of Sex Lab framework is going to port it over to SKSE 64 whenever it comes out. Back, I only have 7 minutes to watch the live stream. Well, welcome back, Salty. I have a tip. When someone calls you ugly, just say, hey, I'm not a mirror. That's actually pretty funny, Demonic. I mean, it's a GTX 1070 even enough to run heavily modded with tons of texture mods and an ENB. Yeah, 1070. Yeah, you would think so. I mean, I guess it depends on how many texture mods you're running, but should be fine. Still works fine. I don't decline that, but still not perfectly. I can run Skyrim Legendary on high settings, but Special Edition can only be run on low quality settings. I run Legendary Edition on Ultra. Use a pretty hard-hitting ENB, and I still get 60 frames per second. Outdoors. Not until it breaks. It's hardly ever the hardware at fault for crashes. You know, Skyrim crashes are mainly due to mods, I would think. Okay, Salty. Thanks for dropping by. See you next time. Alright, so I've got a particular challenge here. This road up here, it leads to higher terrain, and I want to start making some snowy terrain. So how do you go from nice looking flowers to snow? What is that? Oh, look at this. Well, one thing you do is clean up holes like that. I bought a computer system secondhand from a colleague at work just to get me started. That's why I'm building my own PC. A 1070 is about equal to a 980 Ti, Tim's GPU, and I get 60 FPS most of the time, with drops to about 40 in town regions with about 500 mods, 2 to 4K textures. Tim, I thought you had a Ti, or a 1070, I'm sorry. Oh, you have a 980 Ti. I wonder why I thought you had a 1070 then. I don't know. Oh, come on, Creation Kit. Every time I start messing around with these mountain objects, Creation Kit loves to make them disappear. Really is annoying. Come on. Stop freezing on me, Creation Kit. Will two 1080 Ti's be sufficient for the high quality texture and graphic mods for Skyrim? Last I heard, Skyrim just doesn't work well with in SLI mode. You know, with for using 2 GPUs. The case might be different with Special Edition. I don't know. Okay, what do we have here? Damn fucking creation kit, quit making shit disappear on me. Oh man, this is annoying. Yeah, Witcher music? Yes, Frosty it is. Okay, let's go in game. See how all of this is working out for me. Oh, hey, Frosty. Frosty and Tim. You guys got to send me pictures of yourselves. Don't ask me why, just do it. No, I'm not going to do anything bad or mischievous. Just do it. You can trust me on this. I look mostly honest, right? Hello? Yes, take me to Isle of... Take me to the Isle. Man, can't even hear the music. Oh shit, I forgot to fix this right here. Yeah, gotta fix that. Uh-oh. Floating tree. I didn't seek it enough. Oh! Look at that shit. Oh, that's terrible. Oops. Uh-oh, there's another piece. Okay, so 3 pieces need to be adjusted. Shadow striping, always very nice to see that. So if this isn't an indication of what modders go through when it comes to putting together new land mods, is I don't know what is. What would be an indication? A lot of work in it, but it is fun for the most part. Huh, did I block no, I didn't block passage. Okay, cool. Okay, not too many fixes to apply here. Okay, what did I miss? Okay, no worries. I've built my own rig and I know about these things pretty much. I'm not saying that 60 to 40 isn't noticeable, but in Skyrim I've gotten used to it as long as it is stuttering or lag free. Solid 60 is just not possible in Skyrim, not even in vanilla. I've considered SLI 2, but don't know yet. Frosty says, oh? F out loud, he had me on Facebook, I know. Is it with SSE? Of course it isn't for old SE, so that's why I like more the new SSE, because it works so much better than SE. I have my good reason in my opinion. I don't have SSE, so can't say anything about it. Performance is the most important thing on gaming. Alright, I have, so I can and I know. My reason for not playing SSE is, as I said, 4 years worth of mods and modding without playing, and I want to see the result of all that in Legendary before just dumping all that. Mod looks good, very realistic indeed. Well, it's Skyrim, so those things are common. Damn, it looks like nuclear explosion was there. Laughing my ass off. I'm fighting Great Ape Bardock in Dragon Ball Z. I'm dying right now. This place is basically death. I can't stop laughing. SB, did you see my comments? Yes, I did, Demonic. Whoa. Okay, what the hell did I name that cell? Mantan Madmala. Oh shit, I didn't... Huh. Oh, that was loud. My ears. Yeah, sorry about that, DJ. No problem, DJ. Sing for us, beast. No, I don't sing, man. Come on. La la la. There. I sang. Well, I actually hummed. Scared the shit out of me too, DJ. map marker. Where is it? Here it is. Mountain Ridge Pass. One of the things I do is rename these cells if there's a map marker in them. Just makes it easier for me to find in the to find a given cell in the cell view window. Okay, so what? There's a couple mountain objects over here that they're kind of fucked up. Pretty sure this is one of them. Yeah, this guy right here. Drop him down. Will you do some betas of this mod, or you just create the one and only final release on this? Also planning to upgrade it later when the first version is out. Yes to both questions. Just want to know what to expect. Well, DJ, sorry, I don't want you to know what to expect, because then, you know, the surprise will be gone for you. If there's one thing that really sucks for me is I'm not gonna have any reason to play through this mod, because I'll know everything about it. So I will add as much to this mod as, well, Creation Kit allows me to do. So, roughly when do you plan to release? Just want to try to get my PC built before so I can use this mod. Oh, I'm sure you'll have your PC built before I'm done with this. I figure another 9 months of working on it. The initial release will probably have, about 10 quests available. Maybe more. Well, we'll see. It's really hard to say. I do know I want to be able to add about 20 hours of gameplay with this mod. I'm pretty sure it's not that performance heavy. No, I'm really just using all vanilla assets in here. I'm not using any like 2 or 4K textures, so that's one of the reasons why I'm testing this mod out on this computer, because this is a mid-range computer. This isn't my gaming rig. So I'm pretty much happy if I can get 45 to 60 frames per second outdoors, which so far I've been able to maintain that. Oh, wasn't this? I think this was messed up too. No, that wasn't. God, there was some other mountain object in here. Wait, no, that's not right. There's another object. Come on, creation kit, scroll. Oh, for God's sakes. It's over here. Where am I? This is the piece that's fucked up. Yeah, there it is. I'll just raise that landscape a little bit. 3. Okay. Okay, that's good. I did see some trees. Creation kit, fuck you. Yeah, you know. Anyone thinking about getting the Xbox One X? Nope. I'm not thinking about it. Don't get me wrong, I have no problems with the consoles. As far as I'm concerned, people should play on whatever they want to play on. It's just not for me. I came from PS3 Skyrim and built a started playing on PC after I saw mods, what people were doing with the game through mods. What the hell was that tree? It was over here somewhere. Where the hell did it go? Oh, come on now. None of that PC Master Race bullshit. It's such a tired argument. Huh. I don't know where that tree is. We'll find it next time. So... okay, so what did I want to do? I wanted to start making some snowy terrain and... really shut the fuck up with the PC Master Race stuff. I Me Too was on PS1, 2, and then PS3. Sold my PS3 and went to the PC and haven't regret to going back. I still have my PS3. I doubt I'll ever sell it because I'll maybe get, I don't know, 10 bucks for it. The first Skyrim game I got was for Xbox 360. I put it that much, then the game began destroying itself. The storylines became non-existent, and all the items' colors began changing to pink and yellow. Oh my god. I don't think I ever had that happen on the PS3. So, alright, snow. How do you go from lush flowers and grass to barren snow. I don't know. The one main reason was because I've always been better playing on PC than a PS3 when I was younger and played more like Call of Duties, Grand Theft Auto, etc. Snow. Bridge, snow, review. Let's get up high. Oh, damn it. You know, there's got to be a fix for this. Creation kit. Objects disappear. Can't fucking stand that. Recently I've been using the creation kit to make in the volcanic region a sort of plateau where I'm going to using any textures or objects that aren't in this base Skyrim install mod. No. Things disappearing in the world. My objects in the distance. When I enter the cell, they disappear. Bug exterior models not showing. What's this? This is a bug you'll encounter if you are following the Lokior's Tomb tutorial, specifically this step. You'll also encounter this anytime you place a large static in an exterior cell, such as a farmhouse or a ship, and you place the pieces in the editor, they will show just fine, but when you get into the game, they'll be gone. Nope, that's not what it is. Not talking about LOD here, creationkit.com. Creation Kit has some serious bugs which are going large statics will disappear in game. And render window. Creation shit. Yeah, that's for sure. So I've been using TK quite happily so far. Oh, good for you. Been creating a zoom at all. I can select objects, but if I move them, they completely disappear. Doesn't change camera angle, but when I push the mouse wheel, I can't zoom at all. I can't select objects, but if I move them, it completely disappears if I move them really far. If I select an object in the cell view, I focus on it, but that's all. Highest preview window open. I don't think the preview window is open. Well, how would you not know if the preview window was open? It could be that your render window movement has been set to 0. To check this, right click in the render window, click render window properties under the movement tab. If all fields are set to 0, that's your problem. Alright, what does that do? Render, movement. No, my properties aren't all set to 0. Well, this sucks. This is like really fucking annoying whenever I move around in the render window. shit disappears like that. See, there it goes again. Okay, what did I miss here? Creation shit, yeah, that's its correct name. Luckily, I've never used this, and hopefully won't need to use it either. Not really my thing to create mods and struggle with things like that. DJ, I said the same thing a couple years ago, and I'll tell you, once I got into modding, it just it became a kind of a passion for me. But you're right. It's something you gotta want to do it if you're going to do it. I sort of think of it like this. For the most part, I do enjoy modding, making mods. And because I've used so many different mods over the years, I sort of feel an obligation to give something back to the community, you know? That's my whole take on it. Oh yeah, every day I get I learn something new with modding. Prior to starting on this mod, I've never put together any quests. Well, so far this mod has 2 functional quests. I always like doing stuff like this, but I never end up completing what I started. Yeah, that happens a lot too, Mr. Cheesy. Always get sidetracked with something else. Okay, so drawing mode, try to find some snow textures here. What does this look like? Snow path. Is there any snow with grass textures? Frozen marsh, dirt slopes. By the way, Chris, I really appreciate that you had the idea to work on some logos for me, though. As you said in the last stream, the logo I've made now has to do with a word wall. Looks pretty cool, I think. Oh, no problem, Tim. I don't think so. Oh, shoot. Marsh grass, no grass, marsh ice. Hey, I got an idea. And some snow in there in winter. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now, DJ. The challenge here is to smoothly transition from, you know, lush grass environment to a snowy region. What's this? L grass snow. Maybe take that texture, 50% opacity. Okay. When I watch you doing stuff like this, I really get the urge to jump into the world of the CK as well and learn how to do this. Welcome to the dark side, Tim. When I see you putting together EMBs such that you have, I feel like jumping into EMB. Snow, we want snow and cold winter looking. I think that it'll fit greatly on this mod. Of course, DJ. Yes, we're gonna have snowy regions. We gotta have snow. Gotta have snow, harsh environments here. Okay, rock snow, rock cairn snow, rock cart pile snow, rock cave entrance snow. I guess I could dump a cave in here. Dump a cave entrance in here. Not snow everywhere, just in the higher mountain locations. Yep. Excellent. Who knows if this mod is going to be one of my favorites and many other people's too, and that we will hope, right? Well, I sure hope so. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong, there's bound to be somebody who says, oh, this mod sucks, it's not lore friendly, I hate it, blah, blah, blah. You know. Such things are inevitable. At the same time, don't really give a damn. Sorry about that, guys, if the stream just abruptly ended like that. It appears OBS disconnected and reconnected. Okay, looks like, yeah, looks like it's still going. There it goes. Thank you for the kind words, DJ. I'm going to be doing a little research here in a few moments. One thing I really don't know how it works is weathers. Never did anything with weathers, so have no idea what people in here want. I'm totally guessing. Oh, here we go again. Fucking creation kit, gotta make shit disappear. Just do what you want, yes. You gotta, no, you don't gotta listen to the community. A good example for me is that snow and winter, what I want, and something completely new into Skyrim. Yeah, I like snowy terrains as well. That's okay. Okay, so we have this here, maybe some snowy trees. Snowberry, tree, pine, forest, snow. Isn't there a mod that adds like Christmas lights and shit like that? Maybe I could do something like that, like add some Christmas light bulbs around these trees. No, I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I couldn't do that in good conscience. People would be saying, what the fuck did you do here? What the hell were you thinking? Why not add a Jarl with a Santa costume? Isn't there an armor? Skyrim Santa armor? Something like that. Yeah, look at that shit. Who's this guy? Oh my god. It's totally, it's a it looks like it's a retexture of the noble noble robes. Wow. Oh, that's nuts. Wow. How is that? It's a dead tree, but it's sure. Oh, I see. It's got snow on the trunk here, and some on the leaves. It's Santa hat, though, you know? Okay, what other kind of snow do we have in here? Oh, rocks. Oh, snow, what's that? Oh, okay. Do a scene where a city guard is beheading Santa and his reindeer. Oh, come on, cheesy. That's just wrong. I can't do that, man. Uh-oh. Can you render this on a GPU or a CPU, and which this is using while creating mods? I don't really understand the question, DJ. I mean, Creation Kit is using both the CPU and GPU. So, what was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, weather. Okay, Creation Kit, weather tutorials. I think he means if you can see the changes live on a second monitor. Oh yeah, if you have a second monitor. I mean, I don't have a second monitor, but if you do, you could just move your active browser window. Move the streams browser window to your second monitor, I guess. Is it more a CPU or a GPU intensive, or both? I'd probably say both. Oh, okay. Now I get it. So work in the Creation Kit while previewing this in-game at the same time. No, I don't believe that's possible. But I do know it is possible with E&B. You can... Somebody who's putting together an E&B preset can have the game open on one monitor, and their E&B files open in another monitor. And they can apply changes. They can, put shader code in, click a few buttons in the E&B GUI, and the game will refresh those changes. So, alright, weather. I remember a shift I was working during last Christmas where I told a child that Santa Claus was retiring. Oh man, Mr. Cheesy, you're such a you ass. Why would you tell a kid that? So what do we got here? Other objects are found in the object window under world data. To create a new weather, right click in the list of weathers in the object window and select new from the pop-up. Okay. Right click in the list of weathers in the object window. Where is weather located? Maybe world data? Yeah, here we go. So let's see, given an ID, CHPZ. Mountain pass weather. It was funny, his mom and dad agreed with me though. Yeah, I guess they would. Okay, so what do I do next? To create a new weather based off an existing one, right click the weather you wish to use as a basis and collect duplicate. Okay. Fog near, time sunrise. RGB color, image space. ID, ambient cloud layer, color the cloud texture currently selected in the texture section, cloud LOD ambient, cloud LOD diffuse, effect lighting, the color used for object reference, external admittance, which is determined by the active weather in a region. Moon glare, sky statics, sky lower upper, stars, sun, sun glare, sunlight, weather multiplier. One thing I gotta wonder though is if if I add different weathers in here, is it gonna make it all the more difficult to add support for, say, climates of Tamriel or vivid weathers? I mean, I suppose somebody would be up to making a patch for the popular weather mods. Alright, well, I'm just gonna roll with it and we'll see what happens here. So what do we got here? Ambient, time, sunrise. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. Cloud layer. Sunrise. Maybe a gray. LOD ambient. Image space, dungeon, dungeon bright sky. Can you add things like caves just like that with the creation kit program? Oh yeah, of course, DJ. Can do that. I have no idea what I'm doing here with weathers. Has anyone noticed that the NPC combat capabilities are somewhat limited? I mean, you can use spells like Frenzy and Calm on them, but they cannot use them on you. Yeah, I've noticed that, Mr. Cheesy. I do have a few mods which makes player available spells, player acquired spells available to NPCs. Ice image space. I don't even want to do this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with weathers. So, anyway, let's continue on here. Well, come on, creation kit. I wonder, maybe I could edit water. Oh. Well, that sucks. So, how is it? How is the game using different weathers around? Oh, this is how. Use climate data, Skyrim climate. That's how it's doing it. Okay. Alright. Anyway. Keep working on here. New subscriber. Diojo Rodriguez de Lima, subscribe to your channel. Thanks for the sub, Diojo. Hope I pronounced that correctly. One example is the Apocalypse mod, which adds some spells and you're pretty much only in when generating those with Asus on the NPCs, then all NPCs have those spells. Yeah, I use Apocalypse. I hate it when I get bombarded by a bunch of freaking necromancers and they all cast Paralyze on me. Fuckers. So let's see if I can't raise this up. Yeah, good, and you can use a mod called Asus to make those spells on NPCs, only like I like to do. Yeah, I've heard of that mod. If anything at this point, my character is, she's level 74 vampire. She's pretty much unstoppable. It wouldn't kill me to raise the difficulty to either master or legendary. Because most of the enemies I'm facing are just, they're a bunch of milk drinkers. The only real exception is legendary, or, well, not even legendary dragons are all that much competition for me. The revered dragons, yeah, sometimes they give me a run for my money. Try some of Mahile mod. Sometimes on that character it might be a challenge. Yeah, you know, Frosty, Mahile gave me permission to use his mods in this mod. I'm hoping I can talk him into creating the ideal masters. Otherwise, the quest I have in mind for Durnavir is gonna come to a screeching halt. Face multiple legendary dragons with Deadly Dragons mod. I think, oh no. This time around I'm using Ultimate Dragons. So, okay, I got this going on. So what should be up here? Should I dump a town in here, or... I don't know. Guess I could drop a town in here. Just trying to smooth out this landscape. Wondering of how tall mountains you could make in this game. Well, the mountain ridge pieces they're pretty huge. As long as the space has space. Yeah, this world space, it's I'd venture to say it's actually larger than Solstheim. It's pretty big. What about... It'll break the main quest if you haven't been there before. What'll break the main quest, Frosty? What about creating an epic, revered bone dragon for one of the final bosses? Dragon priests are, by the way, the hardest enemies in Skyrim. You know what, DJ? I gotta disagree with you. Dragon priests, yes, they are powerful, but they do have a level cap. The one enemy in the game that doesn't have a level cap and levels up with the player are those magic anomalies that we face from the Winterhold questline. Those guys will level up as high as the player character. Hey, that's an idea. I could make this a... Yeah, you know what? Screw a town. Let's get some dragons in here. I remember a Mr. Rex episode about the strongest enemy. Very interesting. Let's see if I can find that magic anomaly. Anomaly actor. Yep, ink magic anomaly. Let's see. What is the strongest enemy to you then beast? Any fire-breathing dragon, really. So let's see. Traits, magic anomaly race, stats. Yeah, look at that. PC level multiplier, so it levels up with the player. There is no max. There is no max level on these things. The level multiplier is set to 1.75. So they're always going to be 1.75 times stronger than the player at any given level. Ebony Warrior? Yeah, Ebony Warrior, he's tough as well. But he does, I believe he has a level cap. DLC 2, Ebony Warrior. Let's check this guy out. Level 80. Okay, so he stays at level 80. And he doesn't level up with the player. Ebony levels with the player. No, he doesn't. If he did, this PC level multiplier checkbox would be checked. There is this other enemy in Solstheim, a boss creature. Yeah, that's the Karstag giant. Karstag? No, that's not it. Done Karspire giant. Karstag ice wraith. Kagstar, what level is he? Shit. Skyrim, Dragonborn, Karstag Giant? I know that's not right. Summoning Karstag. Here he is. Oh fuck, he's level 90? That Karstag giant? Oh my god. He's tougher than the Ebony Warrior. Wow. That's nuts. The secret boss in the Soul Cairn is the Reaper, I think. Oh, he's a pushover. That Reaper. Yeah, this giant, he's nuts. 100 on two-handed, 100 on block. He's got 75 in destruction. I had no idea that fucker casts magic. Karstag resistances. Okay. Well, that's all. That's the only magic he casts. Where exactly is that giant located? Let's see. There you go, DJ. The strongest enemy is Nazim. Indeed, it's Nazim. Okay, anyway, dragons. Yeah, I'll dump some dragons in here. So let's see, mountain. One of the reasons why I'm using all these mountain objects is because I don't want to spend 20 freaking years nav meshing this area. So the more larger objects I use, means the less I'll have to spend nav meshing on this. What about a mountain that is made from the piles of dragon bones? Yeah, I'll throw some dragon bones in here as well. I honestly don't like mods that make your game easier than vanilla. Can you make an example, DJ? There you go, Creation Kit. That's right. Keep hiding shit on me because you're a piece of shit program. Like armor mods, which you can use right away when you start the game. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've used quite a few sexy, skimpy Japanese armors that are ridiculously easy to craft and just way too overpowered. I don't like the cheap mods. Yeah, I don't use the cheap mods either. The only one I ever really considered using is that Lockpick Pro mod. What it does is it puts this like graphic at the top of your screen when you're picking a lock, and it'll show you like where your lockpick should be rotated to, like in what position. So only reason I considered downloading it is because I really hate how lockpicking works in Skyrim. Really pisses me off when I have lockpicking up to 100 and I still have to go through 30 frickin' lockpicks just to pick an adept or a expert lock. I mean, come on. I should get it for sure then. Yeah, eventually I will. One of the goals I have for my current playthrough is to get all the skill trees up to level 100. I don't so much care if I have every perk applied. I just want to get every perk tree up to level 100. I'm well on my way. I've made Destruction legendary toys so far. Conjuration is 100. One-handed is 100. Archery is something like level 94, I believe. You've been smoking for how long time? Probably 15, 25, 35, almost 30 years. Yeah, we'll take a while to accomplish this, DJ. but I'm certain it's possible. Another thing, I play as a vampire, and I use Better Vampires mod. So once the player becomes a Nightmaster vampire, every 40 feedings earns the player a perk point. So I could just keep feeding on people until I've acquired enough perk points to, you know, fill up each skill in the perk tree. Yeah, that'll take forever, but it's possible to do it. Okay, that bridge is... I need to move this bridge over, though. Maybe rotate this bridge as well. Just slightly. Now it's going through the mountains. Okay, what now? Let me flatten this landscape because this will be too steep. Yeah, that'll be too steep for the player to walk up. That should be fine. Maybe drop this down a bit. Drop that guy down a little bit. It's not idle marker. Dragon. Dragon marker? That's the Dragon Crash strap. So Dragon Perch? Yeah. I think that's what I'm looking for. Dragon Perch Tower. Okay. Can you change the spawning time? The spawning time of enemies? I'm not sure. It's a good question. I don't even know how this is going to look in the game. What else did I see? Dragon Perch, Word Wall. Okay. Word Wall, I think it's a static. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's right. So, yeah, this object sits over top of the word wall. I just spin that shit around. And there you go, creation kit. Oh man, come on, creation kit. God damn it. Fucking hated how this thing just insists on hiding stuff. Mountain Cliff, Cliff 4, what does that look like? As I put this all together, I'm reminded of I'm reminded of the part where we're talking to Parthenax, and Parthenax asks the player, "Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavan?" Dragonborn says, "No, dragons like mountains, right?" Parthenax is awesome. I love that guy. Actually, this is wrong. I should be using Mountain Cliff Slope White Snow. SN is, it's a shortcut for snow. Speaking of which, Dragons and mountains fit together, at least in Skyrim. Yeah, of course. What is this? Mountain Cliff 01. Mountain Cliff 01. Heavy snow. Switch these two out. There you go. Mountain Cliff 04. It would be weird if some dragons spawn in the middle of the forest. Oh, kind of like they do over in Riften. That's happened to me a few times. Some stupid dragon will spawn in the forest around Riften, and they'll try to get to me through all the trees. Dumbass dragons will try to get to me through all the trees, and they can't. I mean, really. So, I think there's some, is there any ravines in here? No. No ravine pieces. What? There's no... Mountain Cliff crevasse, I see. Okay. But we got used to it, that most dragons will spawn on the mountains. Hard trying to get, but no luck. I feel bad for you, dragons. Yeah. Skyrim does a lot of shit that makes you go, Damn it. Stop disappearing. What else? Snow. Cave L borders, no snow. What's this? Cave shaft. Yeah, nah. What else do we got here? Dirt Cliffs Corner Inn. Let's see how this works out. Hey. Yeah, that sucks. No. DLC 1, lake snow, tree, winter, aspen, snow. What else do we got? Pandorable, my sweet. How are you? How are you? Okay, here's some dragonborn or dragon bone pieces. Hungry and excited. Ooh. What are you excited for, Pandorable? Gonna see Gabriel Iglesias soon. Oh yeah? Okay. It's not exactly the answer I was hoping for, but that works. Dirty bastard. Not you, Pandorable, me. Well, come on, Dragon Bone Piece. If only you knew, Chris. Yeah, if only I knew. Hey, I can dream, you know. Oh, nothing to be scared about, DJ. I forgot, what the hell was I doing here? Oh, yeah, I was patching up this area here. So, what can I throw in here? DLC 2 ice pile, no, those are all water pieces. Reekling bridge, fucking Reeklings, I can't stand those little bastards. Dragonmon base. Oh, okay, yeah. Dragonbone maze. I'm totally getting like off track here. Is that? What's wrong with this? Editor marker. I don't know. Huh. They all seem to have that purple marker thing. I don't really know what the hell that's for. So I'm gonna need one more one more piece that'll conceal this area. Or you know what? Do this. Just raise this landscape a bit. There. Okay. How about snow rocks? Are you even getting Z fighting in the CK? Those snowing rocks are flickering. Yeah, you know what, Tim, it shows Z fighting in the CK, but it doesn't happen in game. I don't know why this happens. It sure looks like Z fighting we would see in the game, but that's just not the case. I mean, Z fighting is essentially when two 3D objects are occupying the same exact space in 3D space. So if I were to, let's see, I'll select this bridge and duplicate it. There, now you see that flickering? That's what Z fighting, that's how Z fighting is accomplished. Here, actually, let me just move one over. Okay, see that flickering there? That's Z fighting. We can see the Z fighting happening like right around here when I move it around. So okay, what else? Mountain, cliff, slope. Yeah, you see that? Rock snow. Let's try this one. How does that look? And I'll raise up this landscape a bit. If you're gonna hang around there, Tim, I'll be doing some nav meshing here shortly. And that way these dragons will be able to see the dragons I'm gonna put over in here. Oh wow, look at this. It just occurred to me there's no way the player is going to be able to get up in here. Well, at least it would be very difficult for the player to actually be able to fight these dragons. Gotta give the player some kind of fighting chance here. Okay. wonder if Z fighting can actually be fixed somehow by mods. Still sounds pretty complex to me. Well, I mean, really, all somebody would really need to do is go find every source of Z fighting and just move objects around. That's really all there is to it. There's mods out there and any tweaks which help to reduce the visibility of Z fighting, but it doesn't really fix the problem. The problem is still there. It's just harder to see it. You know what? Come to think of it, I can actually provide a better example of Z fighting. So there's a mod called Bridges of Skyrim, and what it does is it'll put like these farmhouse walkway objects over rivers and such. It's got a lot of Z fighting actually. There, now you see that? You see where these two walkway pieces are interfering with each other, and you get that flickering? That's Z fighting right there. But if I just move one of these walkway pieces away, look, no more Z fighting. It's gone. That's all there is to it. Yeah, not about an 80 tweak, but it results in my body disappearing in first person. Oh. Okay, so what now? I need one more piece here. Prodigy Coleman says pink bicycles. Thank you, Prodigy Coleman. Let me just look up that setting real quick. Yeah, I think there's I think it has some. I think it's a fog, some type of fog distance setting, Tim. If I remember right. F near distance. Okay, that one. Yeah. Has to do with clipping. Mm-hmm. Okay, what else? I need a couple more objects over here. Increasing it will reduce Z fighting, but with a mod that shows your body in first person, it clips your own body as well. Oh, I see. So, is it safe to say that F near distance does something with the camera, the in-game camera? That's the impression I'm getting. So you basically look through it, just as you can look through walls or objects when near it. Okay. This is where I'm like, I'm such a noob with any settings. A lot of times they just the way some any settings are defined, they I don't understand them. How is it first person if you can see your body? Well, there's some mods which will partially show your body when you're in first person view. I think there's one mod called immersive first person view or something like that. You can see your body when you look down, you see your legs. Yeah. I know that mod, I don't remember what it's called. So what else do we got here? Rock Cliff 3 snow. What does that look like? Okay, looks like I can use that one. Or God, I'm gonna end up fucking. I gotta move this bridge around. Damn it. Skyrim enhanced camera. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I think customizable camera allows you to mess with, well, it allows for like different camera views which could alter the first person camera as well. Don't quote me on that, I could be totally off base. I don't really play in first person view. I get a headache after a while. And plus, I like seeing my character. So... Cliff Snow... Increasing block distances also helps a bit, but F near distance has more effect. Okay. I just assume use awesome E and Bs from guys like you, Tim, and let depth of field take care of the messes that Bethesda left us. I'm probably gonna regret doing that. Well, no, that's okay. Alright, so let's get some dragons in here. I always play in first person. I used to play in third person, but I like realism a lot, and that involves first person. Okay. Okay, Pandorable. Talk to you later. Have fun. Hello, Memo Count. How are you? Thank you, sir. Depth of field can help indeed, and mist. Yeah, Tim, did you do anything with mist? Hey, baby. This is a leveled actor. Yeah, screw it. We'll make him a very hard DLC 2 level dragon. Actually, is this supposed to be a unique? Well, fuck, I don't know. Not a modder full time, just a modder a lot of the time. Memo count. There is a little bit of mist going on at daytime to create a more atmospheric feeling, but that's it. Oh, okay. Only reason I ask is I use another mod. It's called Morning Fogs. Some shit like that. And it adds mist around, it'll add mist to like rivers during morning hours between, it's something like 6 to 8 a.m., some shit like that. After I release version 2, I'm going to start releasing custom weathers updates. Okay. Are we still going to get to use Climate of Tamriel? Jesus, give me a level dragon here. Doesn't have to be anything simple, anything special. Here's a level dragon. Very hard. Okay. I know that Morning Fogs mod. I'm going to install that as well, but that has nothing to do with the actual mist and distances, just water evaporating and condensating on the ground. Oh, okay. Okay, Tim, so you wanted to see a little bit of nav meshing, so I'll do some nav meshing here. All there really is to it is pressing Control and E on the keyboard. That'll bring up the nav mesh toolbar. I always have select vertices mode going on. Yes, COT will always be the mod to use. Thank you. And all I do here is just right click, and you see that green vertice. Control, right click to add a second vertice, and then Control, right click a third time. Now to be able to see this nav mesh below the landscape, you just click this, click on this guy right here, view mode on top. Keyboard shortcut is W, and there. Now we can see the nav mesh. So I'm going to select this vertice, select this one, all while holding Control. Right click for my third vertice, and there's my triangle. That's really all there is to it. I mean, granted, it can get a little more complicated depending on the terrain and objects that are in your current cell that you're nav meshing. But in a nutshell, this is really all there is to it. Okay, so now we have these yellow lines here. These represent borders in between cells. Where my mouse cursor is, that's a cell. This is a cell. This is a cell. This is a cell. So I need to get this. I need to get some nav mesh placed over here. And then I can, once I have this nav meshed, I can join the nav meshing along the borders. I'll show that in a second here. I have special edition, but I want to start adding mods to my game. Where can I start? Well, you can go to nexusmods.com. And nav meshing enables you to walk on these objects so that you don't fall down into infinity. No, the player can actually walk anywhere in the game. Nav meshing is what tells NPCs where they can go. Falling down into infinity actually has to do with what's called collision. If some object doesn't have collision data applied to it, then they can either walk through some object or they'll fall down. There's some of the pieces in the Sovngarde kit don't have collision. So if such pieces are placed in a mod, then yeah, the player will fall into infinity. They'll fall into the void. The game they'll spawn them back to a safe place. So I'm just selecting a vertice, Control, select another vertice, Control right click and there's my third vertex. But what's the point of telling NPCs where they can go when you already can go anywhere? That's a good question, Tim. I don't know. I really don't know the answers to that. I just know NPCs use NavMesh to determine where they can and can't go. Memo count, I use Mod Organizer myself. It's a bit more of an advanced modding tool. Okay, so what else? You only need to nav mesh walking paths or roads. Well, you need to nav mesh anywhere you want NPCs to go. Doesn't matter if it's roads or terrain. Now, because I have this dragon placed over here on top of this mountain, when I go in game, guess what? He's not going to show up because there's no nav mesh there. So the game is going to say, well, I don't know where the fuck you want this dragon to go. So I'm just not going to place that dragon. And mountains, you're not nav meshing those rocks right now. Yeah, I am going to nav mesh these mountains. And that way, once we go in game, which we'll do here shortly, you know, we'll start fighting these dragons, and the dragons will they'll use these dragon land markers. So okay, so since I selected 3 vertices here, I'm just going to press the A key, and that'll make a triangle for me. Uh-oh. So we got a triangle. Got a triangle. Oh, memo count. You know, just because you're new to modding doesn't mean you can't learn how to effectively use Mod Organizer. Nothing against Nexus Mod Manager, but Mod Organizer, it's more versatile. That's really all I'm going to say about it, because I don't really want to show favoritism. I don't give a damn what people use to install their mods. Downloading and installing mods is the same principle in buttons. You just have a lot more freedom and options to organize your mods. And you don't have to worry about conflicts. Yeah, that's for sure. I can't tell you how many mods I've installed that have conflicted with each other. However, I was able to fix those conflicts because of a simple rearrangement of mods in Mod Organizer. Shoot, what did I do here? Okay. Select. My favorite mod. I have about 500 mods. Yeah, I have quite a few favorite mods as well. Are you seriously running a 500 mod load order there, Tim? I mean, I assume that those mods are merged. And what about load order? How can I get that sense of organization without troubles? What I do is read the mod description, determine what kind of mod it is, and I'll arrange such mod with other like mods. For example, armors with armors, quests with quests, NPCs with NPCs. Close to 500, but there are a bunch of mods on my need to install list. It are not 500 unique mods, but also including patches and optionals and such. Yeah. Since 2015, I've been using Ningham Race and Better Vampires faithfully through every playthrough. Can't live without them. Gotta have them. They're must-haves. Okay, so what else do we got here? Okay, I'll nav mesh this, so as much as I would like to, Tim, I can't use all the mods on Real Vision for COT5. Takes my frame rate down to 40 frames per second. Play Skyrim for fun, or you only create mods for the community? Both, memo count. And yes, Tim, the recommended mods you mean? Yeah. Oh my god, demonic. Really? Did you seriously just... Oh my god. Dude, what's wrong with you, demonic? You know, I'm like kind of worried about you, brother. You've been acting a little more frisky than usual, my friend. Fucker sounds hot. Okay, thank you. Demonic. Demonic is a drunk motherfucker right now. And right now, all I'm doing is nav meshing around that word wall. Because if there's one thing I can't stand, it's seeing NPCs run into shit that they normally wouldn't run into. Demonic says he's higher than a kite. Thank you, Demonic. If I had placed nav mesh directly underneath this word wall and I hid behind it, those dragons would try to get to me through the word wall. Most unimmersive thing to see. Well, it's not the most unimmersive things to see, but it's unimmersive enough. Okay, so I need, what do I need to do here? Got a triangle or a vertice there. Whenever I need to add a vertice somewhere, I'll select this line or edge select tool, then right click over a given edge, and it'll place a vertex where I need one. Now I can select, and I get a triangle. The recommended mods list will be overhauled and expanded as well with version 2. No, Demonic, please please continue. I still can't get over how beautiful the the sun rays are there, Tim. Man. And my shadows. Shadows on my character, they, in 4 years of playing this damn game, they have never looked better. No, I'm not getting turned on by it, Tim. Demonic, you're totally entertaining me. Of course, my terrain parallax textures mod will be there as well. But of course it will. Looking forward to that. I don't think I'm not using any parallax mods this time around. The only mod I am using, which it looks like it's parallax, is Real Roads. But that mod's not, it's not parallax, it just It actually alters the 3D meshes for the road objects in the game. Okay, so let's just get another vertex here. Select. There, now I got a triangle. Okay, so now I'm selecting these nav mesh vertices, dragging them over top of each other on each side of these cell borders. And once I have each vertex over top of each other, I can finalize this and it'll create a it'll create the thick green line so NPCs can move between cells. I remember the first player home mod I put together. Didn't know the first thing about nav mesh. I thought I did everything right, and nope. NPCs would not. They would not cross the. Well, they wouldn't go from the interior to the exterior, and vice versa. Demongik, what the fuck, SB? Did I say that? You know what else is think? Demonic? Okay. Sure. What? Okay, need one over here. Any more? That's good. Okay, so give me a cell border. Select those vertices. Control, select. Control, select. Uh-oh. I corrected. Bah, never mind. Oh, demonic, you are just the rainbow in my life. Why can't I send URLs? Take off the HTTP : / bullshit. Yeah, I fucked up here. For whatever reason, YouTube's chat doesn't like URLs if they have the HTTP prefix on the link. Here's my mod list right now. modwatch.chu Acceleron mod list. I think I did see your mod list once. 404 not found. You sure about that? Oh. What's this? No, that ain't right either. It's not modwatch.com? I don't know, Tim. That ain't working. Okay, so let's try this again. Select. This is fun. I love doing this. It should work. Okay. So there's our green line. Now NPCs in this cell will be able to travel into this cell because the nav meshes they're joined. Is that the right link, Tim? ModWatch, what is ModWatch? HTTPS ModWatch. Oh, Xcelerion. Here we go. Okay, the URL, well, the URL I'm getting is /plugins. Smoking torches. I'm not familiar with that mod. Ooh, you're right at the limit. 246 mods. Oh, there's a alternative start for Gray Fox Cowl. I didn't know that. We go to the mod list tab, the URL changes. Oh, okay. Huh, strange that it didn't work before, but okay. Hey, how do you like that Somerset Isle mod? Did you have any problems with it? I had some problems where quests weren't updating. Quest markers were totally leading me in the wrong direction. Beyond Reach -update, what's that? Oh, you haven't played Somerset Isle yet? Oh, wow. It's an incredible mod. But there are some problems with it. At least, well, there were for me. I think we both know that mods tend to behave differently from load order to load order. Immersive College of Winterhold, that one's amazing. Freaking love that mod. The only trouble I had with that mod is is I was getting crashes whenever I would enter Winterhold or the one of the interior cells, and I had fixed it by turning off the auto load doors or auto closing doors option in the MCM menu. It was strange too because I wasn't having any problems with Immersive College of Winterhold for the longest time, and then all of a sudden I was getting crashes. So who the hell knows? High definition Ivy 4K, 4K, 2K. Hey, you got a lot of 2K stuff going on here. I'll have to check out some of these mods. There's quite a few I haven't seen. Yeah. Oh my god, look at that. 510. Wow. That's a hell of a mod list there, Tim. I think I only have 110 mods installed. Damn it, SB, you made me yawn. Yes. It's about to get even bigger, that mod list. I'm sure it is. Sorry, Demonic, for making you yawn. Oh, come on. Fucking join up here. Oh. Oh, this is... Wait. What am I doing here? Oh, this is why it's not joining. Okay, let's try it the other way. There we go. Okay, select vertice. Select vertice, drag over top of the other vertice. It should be okay. Okay. I love nav meshing. This is fun. No, it's not. I hate doing this. Okay, so these dragons should be okay. As an extraordinary precaution, it's advised to check your nav mesh. So we just select a vertice here, press Control F. That'll bring up the select triangle menu. You just click on check nav mesh. Okay, no warnings found. Good deal. And what else? Do this cell, select vertice, Control F, check nav mesh, no warnings found. Okay. One more time. No warnings. Okay. And one more time. No warnings. Okay. So nav mesh is cool. Save. Close the nav mesh menu and go in game. But do you now have to nav mesh the entire land mod? Is you want to be able to walk around and see enemies or NPCs anywhere? Yeah. I'm not gonna nav mesh everything like right now. I've been doing it. The way I've been doing this is I'll build up some cell, then I'll do the nav meshing, then I'll add some NPCs. Oh wow, ESP went from 2.1 megs to 2.2 megs. Okay, let's go in game. Check it out. Well, that's the thing about dragons. See, I'm not entirely sure that dragons actually need nav mesh when they're flying. They will need them when they're walking, yes. Dragons just they're not like other NPCs in the game. They're totally different. I know I could use COC to teleport to my world space, but COC has a way of just breaking shit in the game. So I don't bother with it. It seems like it's a very destructive console command. Hello? Yes. Now I did place some wolves over here. And we'll get them to chase me around. I'm pretty sure all of these, oh, look at them. Look at those fuckers off in the distance, flying around. Hear them? Here they are. Whoa, help. Watch me run away like a little girl. Huh, maybe I didn't. Oh, here they go. Aren't these guards gonna fight him? There he goes. Look at the guards. That's right, guard. Do your job. Now you notice over here when that wolf was following me, he wasn't entering this cell. It's because it wasn't nav meshed. See, he's stopping right there because this cell isn't nav meshed. So the game, he doesn't know where to go. But those three cells over there, they are nav meshed. Man, look at those big bastards over there, off in the distance. That's pretty cool, though. I can see those dragons all the way back here, and we're a good distance away from those dragons. yes, pop in. I love pop in like that, or fade in, whatever the hell it's called. Oh, come on, I didn't fix that, damn it. I should be calling this Dragon Ridge Pass, because that's where it leads to a dragon area. Sure, I'm gonna take on a... Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a problem. That's not good. Holy shit, where the fuck did you come from? Alright, so clearly I have to fix... I gotta fix some of this nav mesh, because dragons are just, they're clipping through the landscape. Yeah, this, this is nuts. Okay. We've seen enough. Okay, so... But do you now have to nav mesh now? I mean, nav mesh the dragon part, but the dragon can't go anywhere else now? Well, I guess they can fly anywhere else. When I played with Skyrim, when I played with Scarlet, my finger gotten soggy. I'm getting issues watching your stream as soon as you went in-game. What kind of problems are you getting, Tim? Are you getting like lag problems or anything? It's buffering every few seconds. Oh, okay. I don't know. It could be YouTube for all I know. But anyway, I'm gonna stop for now. I gotta do some errands. I go do laundry, and I haven't seen my parents in a few weeks, so I'm gonna conclude it for the day. Thanks a lot for joining, you guys. I'll see you all next time.